Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. Today we're going to be talking about, is it game over for all exchanges? Well, there's a lot of things going on in different places, at different exchanges, and it's kind of scary, really scary. But hey, at the same time, Bitcoin, right? We've seen some scary stuff with the Bitcoin price. We've seen it, dump, and now thought it was going to recover, and now we're dumping again. Now, how low can we go with Bitcoin? How low can we go with Ethereum? We're going to be talking about that as well in today's episode. And I'm going to hold off on the exchanges, although Bybit is giving away like 30K for deposit bonuses. I can't, in good conscience, really say that would be a good idea. So I'm going to hold off on mentioning that exchanges for the time being because, well, a lot of exchanges, we gotta like reduce our exposure to them, right, as much as possible, so that we don't go down if something goes wrong. And it doesn't mean that the exchange is stealing the money. It could mean that they get hacked as well. That's the thing, right? All exchanges are honeypot, and they can get hacked. They will get hacked in the future. Already, Binance has been hacked a few times and lost some money, but they were able to recover from those losses. We don't want to have so much money in one exchange that it collapses because of a hack and we lose that money. So we want to avoid that at all costs. So make sure you keep only amount of money on the exchange that you're willing to lose as well. So that might be only 5%, and that's okay, right? And that's how you would trade this. Okay, with that said, right, an exchange to go down is CRO. That seems to be having trouble, but I think they might be fine, right? I was looking at some of the news articles, and yes, it's just that people are shorting CRO because of they screwed up when they were trying to show off that they have the crypto that they said they have. So there it is. I don't think their stock, well, not stock, but their crypto coin plummeted, right? And people shorted it and stuff like that because they were very nervous about it. But I think that they'll be fine. A lot of people withdrawn their currency, and everything's still working fine. So as of this video, so let's see how long that lasts. Okay, let's get into the charts. Okay, let's go to the long-term chart actually, because that's the most critical thing, right? Is the long-term chart, because a lot of people want to see where's this madness going and how low can it go. And we are below the 78.6 and almost at the 88.6, which would be around the $11,300 level, which is a $12,000 level that we were talking about. Now, why did I come up with a $12,000 level? For those who are unaware, they want to know, okay, well, where is this $12,000 coming from? All right, so, well, if we take a look at this chart, I'm gonna zoom it out, make it bigger. And then we take an AB equals CD, I believe, from here to here, and clone that. You can see that this AB equals CD takes us all the way down to the $12,000 mark, approximately. Just above the $12,000 mark, which I wouldn't be surprised if it comes and visits the 88.6, and that would be the absolute bottom for Bitcoin, and that's where you would turn around and buy as much as you can, because that can Bitcoin go lower than that? It's unlikely, extremely unlikely that it can go lower than the 88.6. It's just not. It's possible, it's just not likely. There's a lot of support there. There's huge amounts of support there. The buyers will come in heavy. And so it's unlikely that it's going to break down below. Even like it's going to be really tough to break down below the 12,500 area. You can see all the support there. Like if we can draw lots and lots of support lines. I mean, I'm sure I had them before, but you can see them all, candle bodies right there. And I mean, come on, it's ridiculous. Redonkulous amount of support at that level. So you can see that's going to happen. And you could even extend it out. You can see that the support exists even at that level beforehand, right? So there it is, right? Support and resistance. And so it's going to be a massive, massive, massive support, the 12,000 area. Don't be surprised if the 88.6 is a quick look and that's it. Goodbye. It's like a hot, like, and bounce right off of it and it ain't coming back, right? That's your chance. That's your chance to buy Bitcoin at the absolute low, if you are interested in doing so. This is your chance. You've got an exact number, right? Just start buying, start putting in the buy orders at 12,500 and lower, all the way to the 88.6, which is the 11,300-ish area, right? So let me zoom in on that. Yeah, 11,000. It's $11,277, all the way to that level. Keep adding your buy orders all the way, sprinkle them down all the way there. That's how you hit the bottom. There it is. You've got it written on a platter. Okay. With that said, guys, I'm here in Malta, right? This is day one of the AIBC summit. I'm gonna be walking around. Hopefully I'll see you guys out there and we can take some pictures, say hi. We can talk about crypto, whatever you like. That'd be awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, let's go down to the shorter time frames right now. You can see that we're creating the bear flag kind of deal here. It's got to consolidate, especially on a daily, right? We're going to see that the daily consolidates a little bit. It's going to, it probably won't pass the 13 EMA or go higher than the 13 EMA, which is the yellow line here. Right now, the 13 EMA is at $17,000 mark, so unlikely. If it reverses, we can say that this is a reversal pattern, if we break above the $18,100 mark, $18,100 mark. That is a huge reversal pattern. The reason why, because these two candles here on the daily is called a harami, and it's actually very bullish should it close above that candlestick pattern. So unlikely, but hey, you know what? That's always a possibility that Bitcoin does that, and you want to keep an eye out for those possibilities and reverse any kind of trade should that were to happen. Okay, let's head over to Ethereum. Ethereum is pretty much the messy same. Let's go to the longer time frames on Ethereum so that we can get that same kind of feeling. Okay, so where is this thing going? Right? How deep can this drop go? Where can we expect Ethereum to drop to and reverse its downtrend? It is probably not as bad as Bitcoin. You can see here, I think we might be at the reversal point right now with Ethereum. See, I thought so. We are at a reversal point. So this is actually, if we zoom in, if that is the reversal point, yeah, so Ethereum might only dip down below this for a little bit, and then that's it. This is actually a very powerful pattern. That's a reversal pattern, not, and it looks like it completed. So we might have a little dip, and then off we go. And if that's the case, it's also a possibility for Bitcoin to do the same thing. So keep an eye out on that. We could end up reversing this trend on Ethereum, and because Ethereum's low level is the $769 level. Let's see if there's actually resistance there. Let's just take a look. That's my only problem. There's no resistance here. None. That's a problem. Right? We're talking like the resistance at $300 this level. let's take a look on a bigger chart with Ethereum. Right, approximately $500 mark is not the greatest level of resistance here, but yeah, the best one would probably be, unfortunately, the $350 level, maybe. Yeah, it's a weak one there. I think you could say that these two down here are the absolute lows, $500. It's unlikely, I think, it will get down there because Ethereum has a massive amount of deflation happening as we speak. Let's just do some Fibonacci retracements. You can see that the 78.6 is being held nicely, and so maybe we can see that Ethereum might have found its bottom here as we speak and is no longer interested in going lower. It's kind of weak. We could say that, but look where the 88.6 is. You can see that just above that is where you would see some sort of resistance, support. Actually, you see some support that was once resistance, and so yeah, we could see that happening. That Ethereum could bounce off there, and that'd be the absolute lows. I'm not really happy with those numbers. I would say that Ethereum has found this low already, which is right here. But let's just do the AB equals CD on this one as well, because this is a different chart. There's the top, there's a bottom, and let's clone that. Yeah, so it looks like the exact same. We've pretty much hit the bottom there. Let's just zoom in. Yeah, so it looks like, to me, that this actually hit the exact bottom of this AB equals CD, in my opinion. Maybe we might come and look at it a little bit. So a risk play here, a very big risk play, which would be my my favorite Hail Mary trade, right? Where we've already hit the Hail Mary button right there. You can see 78.6, right? And it's reversed off of the Hail Mary. Usually it does. If it comes back to the Hail Mary, it's not a good sign. But the good thing about the Hail Mary is that it's easy to set up the take profits section. So we wouldn't hold it for like a long time, right? It was just to the 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, of course, right? So looking at that, as we're talking about the 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio is not that much higher. It's not so outside of this range. So that makes it that much easier to take the trade, right? And so you can see it could break above the last previous high, and yeah, that could turn things quite around. You can see the moving averages on this weekly chart. It's not 2 weeks, even though it says 2 weeks here. It's actually a weekly chart, I believe. It's a small bug. You can see that the moving averages are like really being pounded down the Ethereum price. So if we break above these moving averages, this is a positive indication for Ethereum, and we could probably see that happen for Bitcoin as well. I think we're a little early to the game to say that that's going to happen right now. A lot of consolidation should be occurring in the next little while, so don't expect miracles here. We're going to probably be bouncing around in this lower area for a while before we see any kind of movement out of this doldrum. Okay. All right. Let's see the dominance quickly. Dominance is rising once again. We bounced off the previous support. That's horrible. This is not good. If the dominance is going to break down anytime soon, it can't be constantly doing this, bouncing off the support, or else it's just going to eventually start to break higher, and that means alts are going to get crushed by Bitcoin heavily. But let's just see. Alrighty, with that said, thank you all for watching. Thanks for being here. Hope you guys learned something today. Hope that you guys are going to be here at the AIBC event and you're going to say hi. Maybe we'll sit down and chat. And yeah, looking forward to doing another show tomorrow. Cheers.